Lucasfilm recently dropped a ton of exciting new Star Wars announcements after quite the dry spell of Star Wars news, and I thought it would be fun to rank the projects based off of my excitement for them. Remember, this is all my personal opinions, so without further delay, let's get into it. Number 10, A Droid Story. This seems like a small-scale, one-off episode revolving around the famous droids R2, D2, and C-3PO. It seems to me like this will be targeted more towards children, and while that isn't necessarily a bad thing, Star Wars has always been targeted at kids after all, a project about droids doesn't really grab my interest much. I always viewed the droid-centric episodes of the Clone Wars or Rebels as less than stellar filler, so for that reason this project comes in last place. Number 9, Star Wars Visions. I think Star Wars Visions sounds like a cool little project that can bring some amazing looking visual styles to Star Wars. It's going to be utilizing the style of anime, which could be awesome. However, there will only be 10 short films, so it isn't a huge flagship project or anything like that. So while it is cool, I think there are bigger projects to be more excited about. Number 8, Lando. Lando Calrissian is a great Star Wars character, and I'm happy that we're going to see him again. I assume it'll be Donald Glover's version of the character who will be starring in this limited series and not Billy D. Williams' older original version. If that's true, then I'd expect to see some thrilling smuggler-centric adventures in this series. For me, though, this project falls under the wasn't really asking for it, but I'll take it umbrella. Kinda like Solo. There are other limited series I'd rather see get made, but hey, I'll certainly watch Lando. Number 7, Andor. Similar to Lando, Andor is going into the wasn't really asking for it, but I'll take it category. I thought Cassian was one of the more interesting characters from Rogue One, and I liked how he showed that the rebellion wasn't as squeaky clean as the original trilogy may have depicted it, but I can't help but feel that this is an odd choice for a Star Wars show. My hope is that this show will continue to show the darker side of the rebellion, as well as delve into that spy niche that Star Wars hasn't yet covered too much. Getting to see more K2SO is also a plus too. Number 6, Rogue Squadron. I already made a video covering this one, so I'll quickly summarize my sentiments here. While I think a Top Gun in space kind of movie with exciting dogfights and large-scale space battles will be fun, it isn't what I would have chosen for the next Star Wars movie. Still, I'm hopeful that we'll see characters such as Hera Syndulla, Wedge Antilles, and of course my boy Darth Vader. Number 5, Rangers of the New Republic. It seems like Mandalorian Season 2 has begun to set this show up already, as Cara Dune just became a Ranger of the Republic. I think this show will provide another opportunity to explore the transitionary period from the Empire to the New Republic, and it could also help set up the sequel trilogy. There's also obvious potential for this show to cross over with The Mandalorian, as they will both take place in the same time period. Number 4, The Acolyte. I'm actually very excited about this show. The show description says that The Acolyte will take the audience into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. Now, I'm hopeful that The Acolyte will show the Sith carefully crafting their secret plans toward eventually taking over the galaxy and eliminating the Jedi in the prequels. I'd absolutely love to see the show cover this. It honestly feels like a no-brainer, and I think it'd be a huge missed opportunity if the show doesn't cover this. Furthermore, this will be the first time that we're going to see a different era in live action, so I'm pumped about that as well. I also can't help but wonder if we'll see a younger Yoda here too. All in all, I'm very excited about this show, and pleased that they chose to go in this direction with it. Number 3, Ahsoka. Okay, before you shoot, let me explain the only reason this isn't higher. It's a limited series. I was a little disappointed to learn that it was a limited series, but still, it's Ahsoka, and I'll watch anything with Ahsoka in it. There wasn't much revealed about the plot, but I think it's a safe bet that it'll cover Ahsoka's quest to find Ezra. I think Sabine will definitely be in the show, as well as Ezra and Thrawn, which will be awesome. Dave Filoni will also be writing the series, so that is a major plus as well. Number 2, The Bad Batch. Color me genuinely surprised, but the Bad Batch trailer was awesome. First of all, they kept the absolutely beautiful Clone Wars Season 7 quality of animation. Secondly, I think the immediate time period following Order 66 is insanely interesting. I want to see what kinds of missions the Empire sends these clones on. I want to see Vader, I want to see Ahsoka and Rex, and I also want to see how the clones act after committing genocide on the generals that led them through the Clone Wars. I also eventually want to see how the clones react to being phased out and replaced with stormtroopers. There's so much the Bad Batch can do as a show, and I'm extremely excited to see it unfold. And number 1, Hayden Christensen returns as Darth Vader. Having Hayden Christensen back as Anakin/Darth Vader is literally a dream come true for anyone who grew up with the prequels. He's the Luke Skywalker of our generation, so to have him back in live action in any form is unbelievably meaningful. As a kid, I wanted to be Anakin Skywalker. I dressed up as him for Halloween one year. He was just my favorite character by far, and it's gonna be insanely emotional seeing him on the screen again, hopefully with Obi-Wan. I really hope we get some flashback sequences, but this is huge. Easily the most hyped I've been for Star Wars in a very, very long time. So that was my list. Now it's your turn to tell me what you think. Which projects are you the most excited for? Let me know in the comments section down below. Please remember to like the video and subscribe. Let's try to get 300 likes on this video, folks. Anyway, I'm Zach, and I'll see you in the future.